These are specifically going to rest there and wait until you need them, and then they turn into a hair cell. Now let's get into what test would you possibly want to look at to ensure that you have the best chance of getting a full head of hair. Can you take a wild guess what nutrient deficiency that would be? If you guessed D3, you are correct. But when you get your blood tested, unfortunately, the doctor is usually going to say, oh, it's normal, you're fine. So I'm going to unpack some things about vitamin D. The first question is, are there any vitamin D genes associated to hair or hair loss? One thing you need to know about vitamin D is not really a vitamin. It's a hormone, and it's involved in 10% of our genes. So we have like 25,000 genes. So that means it's involved with 2,500 different genes. And there just so happens to be several really important genes that if you don't have enough vitamin D, that gene will not get triggered to allow this growing process to occur. And specifically down here in this structure right here, the dermal papilla. So the first gene I want to talk about is called beta-catenin. This gene does a lot. It regulates the follicle with the stages of developing a hair. This gene also is essential for going through one phase to another phase. And so if there's not enough vitamin D, that's going to trigger that gene. You're not going to have this transition, and you're really not going to be able to grow the hair to the potential that you should.